I just got enlightened. Well, I guess we're about ready to start here.
Can I talk louder?
Is it on? I don't know.
It's on.
It's on.
Just talk louder.
Can you hear me?
Really loud.
How do you turn it on? Okay.
It's just a lot of people talking.
Oh, is this? Okay.
No.
Can you hear me in the back?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me in the back now?
Too low.
Too low? Still too low? Projecting.
Yes, speak up.
Sounded like an
Speak up.
Okay, speak up. I don't want to scream and yell, but I just want to.
Play the bill. Is the bill still under this?
What's that bell? I feel like a school alarm. Yes? Okay.
That's fine, you just
All right.
speak clearly into it.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, PLC people.
Good morning.
Okay. I'm going to introduce myself for those of you who don't know who I am, and it helps me remember who I am. Which personality? I'm Rev Kim Haley, and welcome to the PLC. Welcome to everyone that's on Zoom. I can't really see you, but good morning. And I'd like to welcome all newcomers. Are there any newcomers here today that haven't been here before? Or I'm trying to see, I can't see way at the back, but I know Kathy's here with Larry, but you were here last week, right? Okay, I guess we got a full house of everyone we know them. Anyway, the year of 2023 has been deemed the year of living from one's core values and themes. The themes for November are persistence, playfulness, and proactivity. Be persistently playful. You can be proactive in doing that too. So, and we have our musician today is none other than Barney Berrier. That's French.
Bernard Berrier.
Bernard Berrier. Okay. So we're all going to have a meditation right now. And so, are you going to do something for that, Barney?
Only if you want me to.
Oh, sure. If you want to play something quietly and nicely and relaxing, we can go into our meditation for a while, and we'll have silence after that.
Just find yourself in a beautiful forest on the edge of the ocean.
Hard
We'll take some deep breaths. Stay in that heart-centered place that makes us feel good and easeful. We welcome everyone. All of our speakers are here to reach into your hearts and minds and be here for you. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Well, when you're ready, open your eyes and we'll go forward from there. So now, I guess you didn't hear my little prayer thing, but it was just to say that everybody here is for you. And it's a safe place, and it's a place that we can be ourselves. I'm glad you're all here. So now we have a wonderful spiritual thought from Jacque Stringer, who is our practitioner intern. So let's give her some nice round of applause.
I don't need it. Thank you, though. Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. So nice to see everybody. So today I put playfulness. I think we're all born very, very playful. And even the Bible in Matthew 18:3, it says, it's Jesus speaking, I tell you the truth, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. And I was thinking, like, what does that mean to be little children? I mean, we could be ignorant children, we could be crazy little children running around, but to me, I look back to my own childhood, and I remember dreaming, and I remember imagining, and I remember like this wonder and being full of excitement for what was to come. I never felt afraid. I mean, I should say I did feel afraid, but that wasn't a predominant feeling in me. I always believed there was something more happening around me. I just felt like childhood was just so fun. And yeah, I had my fair share of other things that were happening, but I can remember having this little keyboard underneath my bed, and I would pull it out and I would just type on it, and I would pretend I was this like businesswoman, and I had clients. Of course, I'm alone in my bedroom. I had clients coming in, and I was telling them what they needed to do, where they needed to go, and how they needed to be. And I was just my own little person. I just loved playing office because I watched my mom do it as a secretary, and it was just so fun to me. And I didn't realize that I was building my own dream life already. And as I became older, went to college, it was like that persona started to come out that I had built when I was a little child. And I kept dreaming, and I had a wonderful career as a sales and marketing person. I was a people person, and most people's like, I don't like people, but I love people because I love to connect with people. But I did that in my room with all my imaginary friends. But as we get older, I got married, I had kids, and what sets in is this deep fear of, oh my God, am I gonna make it through this? Through 2 births, a marriage, still happily married, but we have went through our ups and downs, and I realized I stopped dreaming. I stopped dreaming mainly because I just didn't have the time to dream anymore. I didn't have the time to sit in my room and pull out my keyboard because I was already doing that in real life. Like, that wasn't fun anymore. I forgot to connect to that little girl inside, that inner child. And to me, that's what playfulness is. And I attend University of Metaphysics online, and I get a weekly newsletter. And in it, I rarely open it up, but it said life as a school. And Dr. Paul Leon Master says, each worldly experience in this lifetime must be understood to have a spiritual side or a counterpart that will go beyond this one and into your eternal life as a soul. So I was like, wow. So everything that's happening to me now, I can choose to look at the lesson and keep that lesson and not blame others for whatever I thought they did to me. I can think, oh, what am I supposed to learn here? Because this is important, Jacque, this is important. Learn this lesson now so I don't have to get back on the wheel of life and come back and do it all over again. I am not interested in doing this all over again. I love life and I love everything about it, and I'm trying to enjoy it while I'm here. I don't want it to end in a bad way. I want to end on a good note. I want to end saying, I did it. And I want my soul group to say, you did it, you finally did it. That's what I'm excited about. So everything that happens to me in life that I feel like I just want to fall down and cry and scream and sometimes I do that. And I just let it out, I just let it pass. And that's okay, because we're human, we're supposed to be experiencing these emotions, it's not a bad thing. So coming out of, now my kids are teenagers, got a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old and a 53-year-old, my husband. And now I feel like I'm in a place where I definitely need to live life as an example to them. So I'm learning to dream again. I'm learning to remember that inner child and do things that make her go, yes, you did that. Because the stresses of life are going to be there, and I can choose to focus on those stresses, or I can choose to look at all the beauty that there is. I look out and I love seeing how everybody has all these different nuances, and that's God working in them. And it's just so neat to see the different colors of people, just who they are and how they express themselves. And that's being playful. And I'm really trying to embrace that part of myself again, just to enjoy life. Because when I enjoy life, you enjoy life. And when we enjoy life, everybody around us enjoys life. And we just go through life just loving life. So let's learn and remember. It's really about remembering to be playful, because we all are. We just get bogged down by everything, the bills, the relationships, the yard work, whatever it is. Let's just find the joy in doing it all because we're able to. So thank you.
Jacque, can you hear me now?
Yes.
It's weird because
You
just
just
people
have a
shaking
soft
their heads
voice.
like this.
What?
So,
Huh?
well, because I'm looking. Yeah, thanks. Okay, but you can hear me in the back? Okay, because I don't want to scream. I don't know. I can't hear I can hear myself
can hear
talking, but okay, good.
Especially when you come
When you-
close to the mic.
Okay,
That helps.
closer to the mic. Okay, I'll try that. I like the whole idea we're playing with sound today. And as we said in the flute circle yesterday, we're audiating. So now we're gonna have, I think, some music with Barney again. Let's go, Barney. You're okay.
I'm okay, you're okay.
No, we're all okay.
I read that book when it came out. Gosh. I don't have any trouble remembering to play. I have trouble with remembering the hard feelings that I have for folks sometimes. Things that have happened, people have disappointed me. I've allowed them to disappoint me. I've lost, my story is I've lost everything 2 or 3 times. I'm in recovery. I'm a recovering builder and loser. But I just would encourage everyone, along with myself, to just let it all go. Let all those hard feelings go for someone, because they get in the way of this moment, this beautiful moment we get to spend with each other, the people that we're playing with now, this beautiful moment. And so I have to remember to forget all the hard feelings. And this song I'm going to play is a song called No Hard Feelings. It's by the Avid Brothers. And it's just such a beautiful song. And I hope you like it as much as I do. When my body won't hold me anymore, will I be ready? When my feet won't walk another mile, and my lips give the last kiss goodbye, will my hands be steady when I lay down my fears, my hopes and my doubts? Rings on my fingers, the keys to my house, with no hard feelings. When the sun hangs low in the west, and the light in my chest won't be kept held at bay any longer. When the jealousy fades away like ash and dust and cash for lust, and it's just hallelujah and love in the thoughts, love in the words, love in the songs we sing in this church, with no hard feelings. Lord knows they haven't done much good for anyone. They left me afraid and cold, and so much to have and hold, so much to have and so much to hold. When my body won't hold me anymore, where will I go? Will the trade winds take me south through Georgia gray, or tropical rain, or snow from the heaven? Or will I walk through the night straight to the light, holding the love I have known in my life, with no hard feelings? Lord knows they haven't done much good for anyone. They left me afraid and cold, and so much to have and hold. Under a curving sky, I finally in me.
That one. Thank you, Barney, that was beautiful.
It was.
You know, we all need a soft place to land.
I remember almost all the lyrics.
Hey, you don't have to say that, none of us knew that.
It's all about disclosure and admitting the dark secrets within our.
Okay. Whatever you want to do, it's fine with me.
I'll say whatever I want to do because.
Okay, and maybe we'll have a few little provisos. All right, now after that wonderful song, we now have a wonderful speaker, and Bob Hand, Rev Bob Hand is our speaker today.
Kim. I always bring these papers up here. I never look at them. They're actually my grocery list, but it just seems like it looks like I'm more prepared if I bring some papers up to look at. I'm going to talk about persistence today. And you know, persistence really gets a bad rap. I mean, we often think of it in a negative sense, like little Johnny is sure persistent, nagging me to get some candy. Or we're having a persistent drought now. And persistence can have a negative aspect. I mean, what doesn't? Particularly, as been talked about, when we have negative emotions. You know, you get up in the middle of the night to get a drink of water, you're going out to the kitchen, there's a low coffee table, and you bump your leg into it, bruises. There's not very many of us who are going to say, wow, what a wonderful table that is. I'm so blessed that I bumped into it. I mean, most of us are going to cause that table to hear some very unpleasant words. But when we come out the next morning, most of us aren't going, oh, I hate that table, it's so bad. We've let it pass. But with people, it's different. When people hurt us, and even emotionally, verbally, they hurt us, we tend to be persistent in keeping a hold of that dislike, that hate of them, instead of letting it go. And that's the negative persistence. I mean, I think most of us have heard that saying that holding on to hate is like drinking poison and thinking the other person's going to suffer. But persistence has positive aspects too. We need it in our lives if we're going to be successful. I'm doing 4 different consulting jobs now. I have to keep them straight. But one of them is for the federal organization that oversees all the independent living centers across the United States. And I'm a reviewer, so they have standards that they have to meet. And so we contact the center and say, here's these standards, are you meeting them? And when we're looking, the part of it is, do you have a written policy about that? And that's good. Have you implemented the policy? Well, yeah, that's good, but that doesn't meet the standard. The standard is, have you consistently applied that policy and you're carrying it out in all of your services? It's only by persistently doing it that we can guarantee that that's a successful organization providing good services. And we're all familiar, I know, with this man who's famous for his persistence. He had a job, but he lost it, and he ran for state legislature, but he was defeated. So he said, okay, well, I'm going to start my own business. And it went bankrupt. He finally got elected to his state legislature and ran for the Speaker of the House, but he lost. He ran for Congress, but he lost. He tried to get a job as a land officer, but he wasn't hired. He ran for the Senate twice. He failed both times. He tried to get his party's nomination for vice president, but he lost. But he had persistence. And he eventually won the biggest election, Abraham Lincoln, elected as President of the United States. He didn't let the failures hold him back. And we know that persistence is important in our everyday lives, but what about spiritual persistence? What role does it play? And I think persistence means commitment. I mean, you're not going to persist at something unless you're committed to it. And I think to move to enlightenment, we need commitment. I mean, maybe there's people who are just spontaneously enlightened, you know. They do one meditation and all of a sudden, wow, they've got it. Or they read a spiritual document once and they, oh, I know everything now. I don't know, maybe there's people like that. I know I've been studying the Tao Te Ching for over 50 years, and I still read it and find little pieces of wisdom that I never saw in it before. We tend to kind of want to think about enlightenment as just something that's suddenly there. Even Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, people think of a story of he meditated under the tree for 7 days and became enlightened. But there's much more to it. In his history, anyway, it says that he first, when he was seeking enlightenment, went to some yogic masters and studied under them and studied long enough that he mastered their techniques, and they wanted him to be one of their teachers in effect, but he hadn't found what he wanted, so he went to some other meditation teachers and studied under them and mastered it, but it wasn't what he needed. And he became an ascetic and went off into the forest and studied those techniques and became emaciated. And so you're talking about a long period of time before he finally realized, I have to find my own way. And that's when he found the middle way and started what we know as Buddhism. And that path is open to all of us. The path of enlightenment is not a gated road. It's not blocked off. You don't need a special key to get in. It's open to all of us. But for most of it, it's not a short, easy path. It's a long, twisting path. And we have to have spiritual persistence to stay on that path. I'm sure all of you know the saying, when one door closes, another door opens. But a lot of people don't know that it was Alexander Graham Bell who said it, and there's more to the saying. He said, when one door closes, another door opens. But often we look so longingly and regretfully at the door that closed that we don't see the door that opened. And that's the two sides of persistence. The negative side, persist on the past. I'm this way because of what happened to me in my childhood. You know, I had an early relationship that went bad, and so that's why I'm like this. We can persist on the door that closed, or we can persist in looking for the door that opened and move forward. Because enlightenment is not a destination. Enlightenment is a journey. It's a path we follow. And that path is open for all of us to follow. It's not always easy. We may have to work at it a lot, but we can get there. And who knows what I was going to say next. Think about
Ask somebody from your phone group.
I just remembered the line to the song I forgot to.
Okay. So why is it so long and hard? Why is this talk so difficult? That's a whole nother question. Why is it so long? I think it's related to a statement by Bertrand Russell. And he said, philosophy is seeking to create a whole world. And what he said was, there's mysticism of the unseen, and there's science of the physical world. And some people live in both of those. But philosophy is bringing those together. And I think here at the PLC, we are spiritual philosophers. Because, you know, there are religions that teach us that the physical world is not important. The physical world is an illusion, or it's a trial. We're here to be tested, or it's just an unessential trip between when we're spiritual beings on each side. But at the PLC, we know oneness, we know wholeness, we know that the actual reality is the merging of this spiritual, esoteric realm where ultimate truth is, with the physical, this kind of dirty, ever-changing existence. But in reality, there is only one. They are both the same thing. And that's what we do at the PLC. And we know something else, I think, that often gets lost. Often religions tell us, well, to find the truth, you have to go to this God that's out there somewhere. You know? The only truth is what's written in this book. And unless you go to that, you can't have truth. Or you have to go to this saint or this prophet or whatever. The truth is out there. But no, the truth is in here. And that's what the PLC is about. That the truth is within us. In other spiritual leaders, I know it's going to say that enlightenment's easy. You follow this rite, you do this prayer over and over, and you keep doing those, and that's going to bring you enlightenment. And maybe it works for some. But I think we are all unique spiritual beings.
Yes.
I think we have, each of us, a unique connection to the divine.
Yes.
And that is deep within us, deep within our souls, but it's there for all of us. There's nobody without it. We each have the ability to follow that path, the path of enlightenment. And I'll tell you this, you should never think that it's too late for you. You never think, I missed my chance, I can't do this. Never think that you have to wait around for some mystical guru who's going to come and lead you there, because you're already there.
Yes.
The path is already real.
Yes.
Spiritual enlightenment path is right there inside you, and we can choose to follow it at any time and find that ultimate divine connection that's ours, that leads us to the oneness and divine love.
Well, I really love that deep dive you just took. Lovely deep dive. I want to say hallelujah. That was wonderful. Everybody that's spoken today has been wonderful. And now I have to ask for 2 people who would like to come up to the front and help with the offertory. And it's not hard. It looks like this. Yes, I will come up to the front and I will do this. They're really little. Oh, well, look at that. I got a couple. Thank you. Okay, and we're going to say the prayer. Divine love flowing through me
blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive.
Oh, and I'm supposed to explain to those on Zoom, I think you might know this already, but you may tithe by going into the iFocus. With the email that you receive and pushing the green button, it has an easy instructions on how to donate funds to the PLC. Or you can send a check to the Positive Living Center, P.O. Box 2683, Oakhurst, California, 93644. And I think is Missy on there? I can't even see.
She's not
there.
here
Okay,
today.
but there's usually something in the notes.
It's not there today.
It's not there
She's at a
today.
conference.
Okay, well, it's not there today, but
But you just told them everything, so
yeah.
it's good.
Okay, all right, that's fine. And then, thank you. Well, you did that in sync.
In sync. We've done it before
Yeah, you did it before.
as a training.
How did you like that? Okay, so we have some announcements. Did you want me to do the announcement first for you?
Sure.
Okay, and you're saying, we're looking for somebody to help with the camera. We have the camera for the Zoom. And if anybody is willing to, not every Sunday, but off and on Sundays, something like
Take
that,
turns, yeah.
to come and do that. That's just to, move the camera from there to back here and then record too.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, sometimes. So you can come up after, and should I say they come see you?
Mhm.
Come and see Laura Haith, who's here, who does this dutifully just about every Sunday. And sometimes she needs a break. So it's nice. So come and do that after. And I also want to move your attention to the walls, because we have a new artist who is showing for us and volunteered to let us put her stuff up. And she's sitting here today. Her name is Kathy Deesh. Did I say it right, Kathy? Dash. I'm sorry, I messed it up. Would you like to come up and just say a few words and I can introduce you? This is her second time here. Third? Oh, I'm being corrected all over the place. Okay, I wasn't here one of those. So I will bring this up so you can just tell a little bit about your artwork. And I love her color and her playfulness. So I think it's really a good thing.
Well, I was a nurse for over 30, almost 35 years. And I worked in the hospitals, Valley Children's and Community Hospital. And when I was working as a nurse, I loved the patients. That just, taking care of my patients meant everything to me. And when I became a little sick and started having seizures, I had to retire. And I was pretty sick. But when I retired, I was so unhappy. Oh my gosh, for 2 or 3 years, I just moped. I'm a pretty happy person, but I couldn't overcome the sorrow. Just the spiritual connection I have with my patients. And so what happened was about 7, almost 8 years ago, I started painting. And these are like the ones in the last 2 years. These are about the last 2 years. But I started, I didn't have any training, I just started painting what my heart felt. And so, I did faces, I did mountains, I did pink poodles, I did bunnies, I did, Yosemite, these two on the left are Yosemite. And I didn't quite fit in with my artistic friends who had been painting 30 or 40 years, but they encouraged me. And so I just kept at it, you know, I just kept painting and painting and painting. And now I experience, when I paint, I just wanted to share that I experience so much joy. It's like an emotional vacation when I paint. I don't worry about, does the cat have dog food? Cat food, dog food, dogs, cats, whatever. Is the laundry done? Does the car have enough gas? You know, I just get into this euphoric place of expressing myself, and I usually paint for 3 or 4 hours when I paint. And so I just wanted to share these Yosemite pictures. These are my latest paintings, and I did the one on the left I did first, and the one on the right I did this last week. And so what I do is I have I'm a little bit intuitive, so I just have this emotional feeling, a strong feeling about my girlfriend's father. Why would I do that? You know, so I called her up and I said, I think I'm supposed to paint a picture for you, your dad. And she said, how do you know? He just passed away. So I get these little thoughts I can't explain. Right. And I'm learning to listen to those thoughts and follow through. I didn't know that I could be like that, but it's like something that's evolving. Beautiful. So anyway, enjoy my artwork. It'll be here through the holidays and maybe longer. And just enjoy it. It's colorful. I have barns, poodles, mountains, oceans, rivers, faces, a lot of portraits, and just enjoy. Thank you.
So many things can heal us, can't they?
Yes.
So wonderful. All right. I also, now what else have I got going on here? Any of the announcements? Whoever wants to go first.
Something didn't. So, hello. I just want to remind you that we are doing chanting 11:15 here in the sanctuary. You're all welcome if you'd like to join in. And it's been wonderful. We have this week, this Sunday, and then we have next Sunday. And again, if you'd like to, we enjoy having you on a love offering basis.
It's really fun. I do it whenever I can, and it's lots of fun. I enjoy it. Sandy.
I just want to remind everybody that the first Sunday in December is when we do our Christmas celebration. And it's really looking good this year. We have a lot of participation. So there's going to be lots of music, lots of people. Kim's doing poems, people are talking, there's stories. So please come. And also, the board has decided and voted that they've approved us having food again.
Yay!
So Kim wants cookies. So people will bring cookies. It'd be really great. Thank you.
You could have a variety of different kinds of cookies. Bring whatever you think is a favorite cookie or brownie or something like that. That would be great.
Prime rib. Forget cookies, prime rib.
Any other announcements?
I'm sure we're thinking.
Oh, yeah, one more.
Okay.
I need reminders, thank you. We're going to decorate with poinsettias, again, like we did last year. So please, if everyone would donate poinsettias and bring them the Thanksgiving weekend or the first week so that we can have them. Last year, we had enough to do all around the front table. Plus, we had up here and in front of the podium.
Yes.
So please, if everyone would be generous, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
They're nice flower poinsettias, I like them. All right, I don't think there's anything else, unless somebody else hasn't been able to say anything they'd like to. Okay, so now I'm going to announce that our prayer partner this week is Jacque Stringer, who did the wonderful spiritual thought earlier, and she'll be available for you to come and talk to and have prayer treatment. Also, if you cannot stay and you want to request prayers, you can do it online, but you can also do it at the frog box at the back. You can write a request, and everyone here, you can go to any one of us if Jackie's busy, and we'll sit with you. Let's see who else. Next week's speaker is LJ, Luana Ball, Reverend LJ.
Jazz hands.
And now we'll do the prayer of protection together. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The energy of God is me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Now we have a musician to play a closing song. That would be Barney. Come on back, Barney.
Don't we have? Okay. Oh, by the way,
Well, are you going to pray us out after the song? Okay.
so I thought I got I had a bunch of songs prepared. It's okay.
Well, you can
You
play
can
some
save
more
those
on the
for
way
next
out.
time, Barney.
You can play some more
God,
on
I've
the way
got- Okay, what do I want to play? Now I've got to choose. I think I'm going to play this song. First of all, I want to say life is good. These things are just falling off a couple trees. So I went out and got like 2 more big giant baskets full. That's a small one. It broke under the weight. But please do take some pears home. And they're persistent. They're hard right now, but if you let them ripen, they just become beautiful. And I think that's a little expression of what we are, you know. A little bit of work, persistence, and we become soft and gushy and sweet and lovely.
How long is it going to take?
Well, there's a lot going on in the world today, and we have people, conflict all over, and I think that all of these wars, all wars between countries, families, people, lovers, husbands, wives, all those little wars are all about fear and control. And you know, we've been talking about persistence and persistently playing. Love and joy is the antidote to fear and control. So let's just lose a little bit of control and try not to control each other. And this is a beautiful Cat Stevens song. If you know part of it, I know part of it. But it's called Peace Train, so. I've been smiling lately, thinking about good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. And I've been happy lately, dreaming about the world as one, and I believe it could be something good has begun. 'Cause on the edge of darkness, there glides a peace train. Oh, peace train, save this country. Come take me home. Why can't we live and live life on the edge of darkness? There glides a peace train, oh peace train, save this country, come take me home again. Oh peace train, sounding loud, ride on the peace train. E-ya, 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 come on the peace train. The peace train, sounding louder, glide on the peace train. Oh, peace train, save this country, come take me home again. Peace train, save this country, come take me home again. Peace train, yeah, yeah, we are the peace train. We are the peace train. Something like that.
A whole lot more. Wonderful. All right, is Sandy, you're gonna come up and pray us out for this week?
Thank you, Barney. That was really, really good. I love Cat Stevens. And thank you for the pears. I ate all mine from last week and I'll grab some more this
Oh,
week.
good.
Thank you.
Might
thank
want to
you.
let them ripen this time.
I did both. I had one the same day and then I waited a couple days on the other two.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna control your pear consumption. I don't wanna have any rewards.
Thank you.
All about peace here.
Ah, what a great day. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Jacque. It was really, really wonderful today. And just all of us come together, knowing the truth of our being. We are light, we are love, and the world needs us. And as we go forth this week, we go forth with blessings for everyone and everything. Our eyes gaze out and see the truth of everyone's being. See the joy and the open hearts. Remember, the world needs us. So when you wake up every morning, embrace it. Embrace the possibilities. And just get excited about where they're going to come from and know that they're here. And I give such glorious thanks for that which is ours, and say with me, please. And so it is. Thank you.
Thanks everybody for coming and have a great week. See you next week.
Oh my God, you
I know.
I love looking at it now.
Absolutely, it was great spying you when you walked in. Yep. Absolutely. No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. I was just coming to say hi and make sure that I got your money to so in that. Keep that handy and take care of that. Yeah, perfect.
And I'll send you, like I did before, I'll send you.
Wonderful.
And it's talking about the end. So I wanted taking a break. Thank you. And then she just said, thanks again. So I just said, she was really I'll message it to them before I yeah, thanks. Thank you. Well, what it is, and they have a fridge,
See you guys.
Okay, so we're high. And yeah, Donna Marie, I haven't so I'm so grateful that you get to do that. You can really yeah, and I'm
I'm gonna get the chairs ready, but yeah.
yeah, Spirit, that's it, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm working I think Spirit, it took me a minute. I don't know Spirit people always I bring this stuff and I go get this. I mean, underneath it, outside, right? Yeah. Those ears are just I have to pick something up. I'm going to a thing at 2:00.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, what would you do if it was gluten-free and it wasn't crisp?
Well, I
You
do
would,
it.
would you? Would you?
I used coconut sugar. And I used, 1-for-1 flour. I don't get recipes online. And then I change them, and then I go, people are gonna be disappointed when it's sugary sweet. Oh, you got pears?
Pears, yes.
Oh, apparently, I stuck that envelope in there, and Judy goes, I saw your envelope in there. She put it in there. I put it there. And I said, and it seemed to be pretty full of money, and I said I didn't want it hanging around back there.
Yeah,
And I don't trust people.
well, I didn't know where.
Oh,
Is it so? Is
tape
it
this
usually
time.
just
What am I
right
gonna
off
do?
back there? So maybe I should check.
I forgot tape.
Maybe, I guess, but there's no envelope anymore.
Well, there's a whole bunch of envelopes in here.
Oh, okay.
I brought some
Do we have any,
regular envelopes.
Okay. Holy moly. Excuse me. Did you wake up?
How are you?
I'm okay.
Never thought you'd ever have to use one of those, did you? Hi.
I never did. But
It's just temporary.
it's only temporary. Whenever I put it in an email or something, it's my very temporary walker. Which,
Well, that's setting your intention.
yes, that's right.
Well, good. You don't look like you're in terrible pain.
No,
It's better.
it's worse in the middle of the night.
I have no
I don't know
idea.
why, something about laying, it just goes on.
Might be something from the drumming group.
Underneath your legs.
Yeah, I've got, yeah, actually Valerie brought me a nice
Yeah, just leave them.
angled pillow yesterday, so that was very nice.
I was thinking, maybe you have a high blood control. You're doing it at night too.
so when I switch them, I'll just take one off,
Yeah, you just unclip
Then I read into the
and then put the,
put it behind it.
yeah, go for 17 and then go for 18.
Okay.
Weird.
Well, that's a good idea.
That'll work.
I like to go fetal. I need it.
There we go.
Sorry,
And
I'm missing. See you guys.
Okay.
All right.
no worries, my friend.
Have a good rest of your day.
And some service, and we love you, and thank you, thank you.
Joe, do you want to look in the shed at the boxed up tree, or do we know we just don't even?
I said, we, and I thought, oh, that's a weird thing to say.
I like it.
Yeah.
What do I mean by that?
Yeah, that'd
Play
be
myself and I.
Yeah.
And
See you later.
Bye, sweetie.
there's gotta be at least a dozen black widow
Okay, I can turn
spiders
on
in it.
that.
Right.
I said, okay, well, they decided to just let it go.
All right.
I think that's why they said the poinsettias.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking poinsettias and just a little one in.
Yeah,
All that into the mix.
yeah. Yeah, I think, said, then you just go out there to the shed, pull the seed out and dump it in my dumpster.
That's correct. Yeah, that needs to happen.
You don't, yeah. No sense hanging on to it.
Right.
Hi, John, you
Hi.
look good.
Thank you. Thanks. You're taking me home. Yes. Yes, thank you. No, she's got a dog in the car and a walk in her future, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got that. We got
How much more
that.
PT do you have to do?
I don't really know. I actually see the doctor for the first time since the surgery tomorrow. So it's on my right leg, and I think I want to do it until I can drive.
Yeah.
At least that much, but I don't know. I can.
You might be.
I still have a lot of pain, especially at night.
Yeah.
And I have pain when I hit it in a certain way, as I'm taking less of the pain.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of showing up in different ways. So I have more work to be done. But I can here and there feel my knee is stable.
Good.
And it's not rattling around or clicking.
It takes time.
Yeah.
When I had my back surgery, the doctors used everything back there, up used my neck, and used to snap it. And I said, okay. I said, so how much? He goes, well, I had to go to PT for a couple of months, and teach you all these things, and then you can party the rest of it. And went home because I had my own gym. And that'd be great. I said, when do I go back to work? He goes, 9 months. I said, what? I said, I gotta get back to work. I got responsibilities. I gotta get back to work. No. He says, if you take a fall between now and 9 months, you could shatter everything I've done. All that takes time to heal. I was so mad. Nobody told me this, you know, but so what do? You just, you know, of course my bosses call me going, you know, any updates? I go, you won't cut me loose. I'm trying. And he probably thought I was just goofing off, but I was ready to go back to work. So while I was waiting, I painted the inside of my house. What else am I gonna do? Yep. So everything takes time, and you know, I'm sure you're gonna be able to let you do things at home for yourself.
Yeah. I have a routine that I do at home too.
Yeah.
So. And that keeps growing each week, and my range of motion is normal. So that's
I think the pain will reside more too.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I put this knee surgery off for 15 years when I was first told I had it, just because I couldn't take 4 to 6 weeks off.
Yeah.
And I could get by, but.
Yep. That's right. Yeah, I've had doctors. I'm in pain 24/7. In the surgery, I have arthritis now. Of course, it just screams at my back. I do my stretches twice a day. It helps, you know, bring it down to the level I can handle. And I had these other surgeons tell me, you know, I can take care of that. The surgery, not happening. I have seen other guys go back for more surgery, and it's gotten worse, and worse. I've never seen anybody actually come back. Oh, I'm glad I haven't done it again. There was a friend of mine who was a captain of the correctional society. She and I grew up together as reserve members. She had fallen off a horse and had lower back surgery. And then she was still in so much pain, she had her mid-back done, and then her upper back, and she's totally fused. She has to turn like this now every time she goes someplace. And she still hurts just as bad before the surgery. I'm like, oh my gosh. These surgeons will tell you, oh, I can fix it. That's their crap. That's what they want to do. You know? Not with me. I'll take the pain and the painkillers and the stretching. You know? And just live with it. So as we get older, we just get a little, you know,
yeah, right.
Especially in this colder weather, right?
Yeah.
Colder weather is not my friend. But we do what we can do. It was fun. The service was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Marty did a good job.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, it's been really good and strong for me here, even doing Zoom things. You know, it's a great sleep circle yesterday.
That's good.
Good number of people, enthusiasm.
Right.
Lori D has come and played guitar, and
oh, has she?
Yeah, and it's just been a good. Everybody likes it. It sounds better when there's something that they can kind of fit into.
That's great.
Hello.
I'll call you.
Thank you. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
You're on your feet.
I'm on my feet.
Nice.
I'm on my feet. A little wobbly.
Is this it? Are you doing any more?
This is it for this leg. I'm very curious. I still have this left ankle business of bone on bone, and I'm really curious if my right leg is just as stable as it can be. Do I take less off? I've been recommended for an ankle replacement.
Oh.
I've had that consultation.
Wow.
I'm gonna give a second opinion on that.
Are you a runner, or is this just something?
No, I've always been heavy, and I've always been really active. I've always mountain biked or played tennis or racquetball. I've always had a partner in those things.
That's it.
And so I've just.
My plum tree though does not do things.
Well, it just wears down.
Okay, I
I'm
have.
70 with joints that are probably.
Well, my son, he's 19.
Joe might have
I
one in
think
the trunk, I mean,
he's
trunk, in the back of
15
his
when he had his
car.
first
I
surgery
have
because he
mine
was
in my car too, you know, my engine light came on the way
The
here.
3 bones that people were fused together by birth on both ankles. So he had surgery on one,
Now my engine
and
light.
as he was gonna have on the next, but
But
as
he
he
said it's probably
walked on
nothing.
it, it was like that
Because
one
they
hurt
go on,
him
I go, I hope that's.
than the one he didn't have. So we're like.
Yeah, I've never had an
I mean,
engine
they
light
both
just
hurt,
go on
but it was
because
kind
of
of like
one
a
and
different
two.
hurt. So we're like, we're not gonna do it, just, but he can't, it's like hard, cause like, you know, we're used to doing this, his foot kind of stays like that. So I feel, cause I have ankles, I used to be a runner in school, and I would run, and then I stopped because it hurt so bad. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Well, I hope you get something good on this ankle.
Yeah, me too. I'm hoping, you know, I great on 2 years without this.
Okay.
To buy right time on this.
I like it.
Sitting at the bus stop.
We're not starting for another 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes for my.
2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes.
2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Oh, did you, find any background music? I found 2 songs.
Open, this chair over here again?
Yeah, if you want it, there's others open, that one's open right next to me.
Yeah. The only day I can't is Thursday, but I'm open all week.
Wednesday's good with me. too.
Wednesday? Okay,
I'll call you and we'll set a
okay,
time.
okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
we'll
that.
run through them.
Cause there's, 2 that I looked up.
Because a couple of ones I listened to, I don't think they're in the same key as what we were listening to, the thing I sent you.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find out. There's a key to that.
Elvis Presley has a good one,
Yes.
and, Michael Bublé.
Okay.
There were several ones, but those are the only 2. I was like, but
Yeah, we'll listen to
we'll
those.
listen to those.
We'll try it.
Yeah, cause there's several.
Because we're gonna be great. We're just gonna send a place to greatness.
Are you gonna have a singing event?
For Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we are. We're gonna
Everybody's welcome to
showcase.
sing along.
How many microphones are you using or none of them?
Probably about 15 mics. We really want to sound good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many do you have?
I have,
One.
We're gonna share the one.
Okay.
that's all we need,
Yeah.
you know. We have big voices in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
Is anybody online? No, not yet.
Not there?
I remember one year setting up about eight mics.
Oh, really?
8 mics?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the choir thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we're just, I don't know if there are any more than 2 people are gonna be singing at the time.
Yeah. One or two people, that's it.
Okay.
No, we don't need anything, it'll be fine.
I never know what I was gonna do, but I thought about calling you, but.
I may not have to flip those today,
You may not have to.
but I'm on it if we do.
I understand, David, I appreciate it very much.
I'm your guy.
Do I enjoy it? Yeah. I do. I am a book person.
Okay, so, I have a book I go to, we all know from, but then we forget the second.
You know what, John, you make me want to get a walker too.
Well, do you remember my niece?
The what?
My niece in here last year?
Yeah.
That's the preferable.
That's the one, huh?
That's.
And I think.
I'll tell my doctor about that, have him write a prescription for me to go.
Yeah.
Let Medicare pay for it.
That's right.
It's a.
Beautiful. Beautiful. There was a lot of person. There was a lot actually going on. There was a lot actually in that Victorian era. From the 1800s all the way through, a lot of new thought, evolution.
I like that concept.
Yeah, so good. Reading Emma Curtis Hopkins on her 12 lessons, it's got a lot of totally nice things. And I love it.
Good idea.
Very.
And these people didn't get burned.
Isn't that lovely? You know, that is an American thing. Well, after much, yeah, after that.
What's that?
I make work projects.
It's a good thing.
Okay, I'll do that.
It's a good thing.
I thought service was great today.
Oh, it was so lovely.
Really
What a
enjoyed it.
vibe. What a
Lot of
beautiful-
fun, a lot of fun.
Yeah, and a lot of people here.
Yes.
And some repeat folks.
Yeah.
You know, Alan and his kids.
Yes.
Yes.
And Joyce came back.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
I saved your seat right there for you.
Okay, there, thank you.
Here's my water.
I actually didn't, but I'm taking credit for it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you anyway.
Do you need your own coffee? You got one?
I have one.
Okay, you got your own.
I have my own.
You graduated this time.
Yeah, it felt so much better to have my own.
Welcome, everybody. This has been so much fun. It's great seeing you in person again, John. And it was wonderful seeing you on Zoom. So that's so cool that we have both options. How about if we do the 9 breaths just to get us ready for this wonderful te-a-te, whatever we're going to be saying. The 9 breaths is, I'll remind you, feet on the ground, hip width apart. You can do it standing as well. Chin in, shoulders back, lifting from that middle back, just to lift the chest a little bit up. Tucking the tummy, belly button in, just a hair. I mean, none of this is really exhaustive. It's just a little grin in the eyes. And we'll go ahead and I'll point out the exhale, and the premise of this is that with this particular tradition is that the inhale takes care of itself. So we'll do the first exhale 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 9.
Namaste.
Namaste everybody and welcome to session 16. Today we are exploring a Tibetan Buddhist mantra, a very powerful healing mantra.
The words are Theata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Vatsa Samudgate Soha. The translation is, I invoke the healing Buddha inside of me. by going all the way to the supreme heights to remove the pain of illness and spiritual ignorance. So the word that gets repeated a lot in this mantra is Bekkanse, and this means remove the illness. It also says Maha Bekkanse, which means remove the great illness, and that's the illusion of duality, the illusion of separation. We'll chant this mantra 108 times together with the Guto monks. So we'll start with an invocation.
And as usual, take a moment to close your eyes. Sit comfortably and if possible with a straight back, so that we can allow the energy of the mantra to travel up the spine.
Om
We hope you enjoyed the journey with the Kuto monks. Have a beautiful day. All blessings to you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Very fast. Lots of consonants.
Lots of consonants and very fast and 108 of them.
Felt all those.
I decided just to listen.
Right.
It was like, I've had enough.
Just let it absorb me, just let it run through me, you know.
I always love those monks.
They're wonderful.
It's like they were the first heavy metal guys.
I actually know a heavy metal band that actually plays. You're right about that.
That's cool.
I'll show you later.
What did you say?
Oh, I don't doubt it.
There are heavy metal bands that play like this.
Go ahead, say that again.
What did you say?
No, they're actually heavy. I know heavy metal bands that actually use these chants in their music, like literally. Like there are actually heavy metal bands that use this.
Okay. Wasn't good at it. Wasn't heavy metal.
And it works. I don't know how, but it works.
Yeah. If I hear a couple of back and Z's, I'll pay closer attention.
That's good.
Yeah, I would like those lyrics better than a lot of the ones that they.
What does the Mackenzie mean?
Beck and say, I think it's move out of the way, moving it out, is what I got the impression of when she was talking. And the interesting thing is in the writing that she did, because I took this directly from what she offered, is I invoke the medicine Buddha by sending my prayer to the supreme heights where illness and spiritual ignorance is healed.
The word vacancy is real close to beckon. And so I wonder if there's anything when we send the prayers, we're beckoning for that energy to receive it. So maybe some of that too, I don't know. Guessing. Really guessing.
No, it feels very harmonious with the theme that she's bringing forth in this. This is one that Patty uses often. When she does a chant, it's the Beckensy one. Unless there's more than one Beckensy one. There could be multiple Beckensies.
Lots of them.
But yeah, and there's something about Teata.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, it gets me going.
What is it?
Teata. Teata, Om, Beckensy, Maya, Beckensy, Gatsasana, Soha. It's that Teata. It's just kind of like, it gets me right in the middle of it.
Is that how she's pronouncing it?
Which one? Which part?
Teata.
Teata, yes.
Maya is just Maya?
She said Maha. I heard Maha.
Well, that could have been me, because I was going back and forth.
Right.
I was going, it's not Maha, it's Maya.
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 It's illusion.
Ratsa Samut. I don't know what Ratsa Samut is.
Well, let's take one at a time.
Okay. Does anybody know what Ratsa Samut?
Sounds like a new Mazda car.
One at a time.
It does.
Or-
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
It's the car chant. It's Toyota. That particular RADZA, how's she pronouncing that?
Ratsa. Ratsa Samut.
Radsa. Okay. And then Samut or Samut?
Samut.
Samut. Okay. And
Gate.
Gate she's pronouncing
Gate.
Gate.
Soha.
Soha comes up in a few of them.
Soha does.
What does Soha mean? Is it
Gosh.
I was thinking I could look at my phone.
Yeah, they might say what it's, they interpret stuff when you go.
It was easier for me to see it out there when I was glancing. You go, I'm just gonna shove it out there where it's a nice distance to just glance out. But yeah, we can take the time. I know we only have an hour to sneak in, and we do sneak in all three, just right with some sharing, right on the line. So do take some of your personal time if you'd like, and check that out further. That would be fun.
What I like about this whole thing is that it seems to center for me about Maya, the illusion.
Yes.
And I think a lot about the illusion of separateness in my, and then the raising above the heights where illness and spiritual ignorance is healed. So it's actually taking scales down and seeing what is as opposed to the illusion of this separate reality.
Yes.
And may I ask, what language?
This was Tibetan, I believe.
Yeah. It's a Tibetan.
This was Tibetan.
Okay.
That she brings in a variety on these 21 days that we've been doing. So you'll get a whole variety, and she introduces each one, so you'll get each one.
That will be a little heads up on how to look up interpretation, knowing what language.
Right.
Yeah, although a lot of these words also cross over, but they're Sanskrit.
Sanskrit.
They're coming from Sanskrit also,
Yeah.
so they're not that different.
Well, are they true Sanskrit or kind of a?
Okay, there's so many
an
vernaculars.
offshoot?
There's so many dialects
It's
of
kind of like
Sanskrit.
Spanglish, only with Tibetan and.
Spanglish?
Yeah, it's just the languages are just mixed.
But she gives, on her things, she gives really good explanations.
She does, and this is our first time of hearing it, so we're only going to absorb so much of the experience on our first run. But to have the introduction, to have the availability of it, and to make it a practice, if that be your choice, can be really powerful. Just the extra breathing that we do doing chants, but then also the tuning, for me, it's tuning in.
I barely remember my mantra from Transcendental Meditation, which is like 2 syllables.
But you do.
I remember those 2 syllables.
You do.
These are like.
Gotcha. So now we're gonna go for 17. And she'll lead us in with an explanation like she did on this other one.
Namaste.
Namaste. Welcome to day 17. Today we'd like to dedicate our session together to love, and in fact to supreme love or divine love. As we've heard in the early sessions, prema means love, and we've chanted aham prema, which means I am love. And this time we're chanting Om Parama Prema Rupaya Namaha. So Parama means supreme or divine. Parama Prema, the supreme or divine love. Rupa means the form, and Namaha, as we know, means salutations. So the translation for this mantra is salutations to divine love in a form that I can recognize.
This means that it's not an abstraction, it's something physical. It's where love is made manifest through something, a friend, a lover, a child, a parent, a tree even, or any living thing. And if we project ourselves and our awareness into space and look back at planet Earth, our home, we can actually imagine from a distance, seeing the love that is emanating from the planet. This is our way to experience love in divine form. So looking at the planet, the blue ball floating in space, and as we contemplate that blue ball, our intention is to be aware of the love that emanates from the earth through Mother Nature and all things natural. Slowly we approach the planet through space, through the atmosphere, through the clouds, noting as we gently float down to earth that we can love the shape of the clouds as we move into the atmosphere. Is it raining? It's an opportunity to love the rain. Do we see snow? Do we see sunshine? Do we see desert? Everything has the potential to receive our love. And by us giving and being aware of our love being projected onto living things, we also receive the reflection of love, our own essential being. It's very easy to focus our intention on one particular person or thing. For instance, you may have a pet, or you may have somebody who you feel close to. Chant the mantra with that person in mind, or that being in mind. Focus on a real person or a real object that has your affection, that you feel you can offer your love to. This is the meaning and purpose of this mantra. Once you recognize divine love in the form to which you are chanting, of course, you realize that this divine love is your own. And it's not something outside of us, it's already inside us. The mantra helps us to understand that this divine love in a form is actually ourselves.
And another way to approach this mantra is to imagine one face after the other in front of our inner eye. Faces from different nationalities, different ages, different walks of life, all kinds of faces, every one of them radiating divine love.
Use the musical interlude at the beginning of this mantra as a key that unlocks the door to your true divinity, and let it inspire you to focus your intention and to clear the way for you to come into contact with that being that you intend to send this mantra towards.
Om Parama Prema Rupaya Namaha.
with a lullaby.
But still remain with our eyes closed and as unmoving as possible, as still as possible. In that stillness, the mind also remains still.
And give thanks to the being that you've been so fortunate to have in your life. Someone who reflects divine love in a form you can recognize. What a gift. Another reason to be grateful.
Carrying this love with you into the day. Have a blessed time. Namaste.
Namaste.
Jacque said it best, I think. It felt like a lullaby. I was visualizing someone I love, someone I care about, and seeing their face in front of me, and I was chanting for them, for our kids, one at a time, and then to you, and then to other people I care about, was thinking about. It just felt so relaxing and so real. So I got so deep into it.
And I felt the beauty in it.
Yes.
The love and the beauty. There was just something in the flow of everything. It was really. Anybody else?
It's soft. This is like a lullaby, mostly soft. Yeah, like a soft place. And I think that's her voice. And then the flute was so gorgeous.
Oh, yes.
Manus, he played here. He played
Really?
before when it was called not Artifacts and it was called Adrian.
Yeah.
He actually played at the place one night.
Yeah, I remember that. Gosh, that's a long time ago.
It's really amazing. And that flute is really hard to play.
Yeah.
And you have to have an embouchure. And he's not a big guy.
Yeah.
But he can play it in his baby finger. You can live at the end of, I mean, there's a long flute. And he plays it and it just takes me, I can feel it in my whole body.
I was thinking a lot about the flute. Is this the one that you played side?
Yes.
That's the hard one.
Oh, no, it's very hard.
Oh my goodness, I've tried playing those. It's really hard.
I think he learned it in India.
Yes, that's what I was
mostly
sensing.
Indian people play it. I'm not saying you can't play it, it's hard, but it's just really something they grew up with.
Yes, it is.
And you're stretched to do it, but also have a perfect embouchure.
Yes.
Which is not easy.
It's not easy. So that's what, when I was hearing it, I got transported by the flute because I remember when I would go to Bangladesh, there were these really poor people that live, they're fishermen, they live by the river. And one of their daily rituals is they go out in a little canoe and they go out in the Maji River and they play this flute every morning, and it's like this very melodic, and it's so difficult to play because you have to be really delicate on these flutes.
Yes.
But he would do this all the time, and that sounded exactly like that.
I think it's called the Bansuri flute, if I recall correctly. I think it's called the Bansuri flute.
And I would ask him, why does he do that every morning? And he was like, it's my namas. It's not namaha, but it's nama, which is a prayer. It's my prayer. It's my salutation, in other words, right? It's a daily ritual. You know? It is beautiful, and it has that lullaby feeling to it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that flute a lot.
Yeah.
And I have one at home, and I can't play it. John, can you play that?
No.
Even John can play it.
Blown
you have
embouchure though.
Wow.
Yeah.
That being his nama, I really can relate to that with me at the end of the day. When I pick up my guitar, I can just strum the simplest of chords, and it just kind of, the vibratory feeling of it really releases me. I thought the song was actually kind of visceral and even sensual. You know, and that sensual doesn't always have to be. It's just the sense of this beingness with the people that we love. You know, that you know, just holding our babies, or holding our lover, or holding our mother. And so that's but I really found it
Gotcha.
to be beautiful.
Beautiful.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
That when you're talking about it, there's I'll be quick because I have to leave really fast at the end. So.
Well, and yeah, and
we
we
don't
don't have
much
much time for, I don't
It's
wanna
just
go
that-
over too far.
No, okay, I'll try. It's just, there's something I want to share with everyone if they want to do it. It's called Vibratory Healing, and it is a Gaia program. It's about an hour and a half, and I thought I'd do it one night here and invite people to come and hear it. Because they talk about the chanting, they talk about the music, they talk about the vibration in the body and the healing that takes place and how, it moves things.
Beautiful.
So just let me know. I'll make an announcement.
Make it so, make it so
Make it
number
so.
one.
Yeah.
Make it so number one. Let us know when. Make it so.
Okay.
The last one we've got here for this time, compassion and inaction. And then next week will be our last one, and we'll have 4 next week. There's actually 3, and then there's a celebration, little one. So we'll do those. And that's great.
Namaste.
Namaste, friends. Welcome to session 18.
Today we'd like to focus on the divine feminine in the form of Tara. Tara, the goddess of compassion. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swaha. This is one of the main mantras of Tibetan Buddhism, and we've heard it's also the favorite mantra of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. There are 21 forms of the goddess Tara, and every one of her forms has a different focus and a different quality and essence. This particular mantra is for the green Tara, and the green Tara is the one that is really very practical and very down to earth, just like a mother that comes immediately when her child calls for help. Whenever you see pictures or tankas or sculptures of the green Tara, you will notice that one of her feet is already stretched out with her foot on the ground, so that she's able to jump up any moment. Tare is the divine mother who liberates, and Tutare is the one who eliminates fears. Ture is the one who grants success. Soha or Swaha, which is at the end of many mantras, can also be translated as, may the blessings of this mantra take root in the heart. As with all mantras, the meaning is way more than the sum of its parts. So really the translations will always fall short of its real true meaning. It's good to have the intent of the mantra within us as a strong focus, but really individually the effect that the mantra has on us is the most important. And that's the true meaning of the mantra for each one of us.
So we invite you to take a moment to contemplate compassion. How it manifests in your day-to-day life, among your family and friends and loved ones. How it manifests in your wider view of the world and the daily news and what you see around you. How you perceive it being shared. And if you are open and able to receive the compassion of others. Compassion is not feeling sorry for somebody. Compassion is, as our friend Ramdas likes to say, fierce grace. Contemplate this powerful quality that we all possess, compassion, expressed through this mantra. We sing it for the Tibetan people and the oppressed people all over the world. We chant it also for the oppressors.
So we invite you to close your eyes. Sit with your back straight, and this time let's focus on our heart center in the middle of our chest, as that is the center of compassion. Compassion is the highest form of love.
with a deep breath. And slowly opening our eyes. And looking at the world around us with a sense and understanding and compassion. We are all one family.
Have a blessed day. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for hosting this. It's so nice.
It's a gift. It's a gift, and it's a gift that you're all embracing it for yourselves and to be here together with each other. What a gift we give to each other, and I'm thrilled because my life's so full right now. This is about as much as I could do. And I'm thrilled that they've got this wonderful gift that they've been spreading everywhere, so we get to participate.
Sometimes they come up here. I don't know, we saw them in Sacramento, at an old theater, and also Tom Kaur. I always say her name wrong, but she wears a turban, and she has an amazing voice too. And sometimes they come up and it's worth going. Everybody stands up in the audience and sings with them. They just get up and they just sing with them. And they have
Beautiful,
mittens
beautiful.
and they will come all have the flute player, Manu. I would like to too. I'll check it out.
Mono, M-A-N-O?
I think it's M-A-N-O-S.
So another announcement. I found my guitar cord out there. Missing. I've been looking all over.
Right where you left.
Thank you, everyone. Passion in action.
Let me know what time on Wednesday you want to meet. Okay. I don't have Patty's phone number, but is it on the list?
Yes.
Okay.
It's so funny. I've been looking all over for that. Calling my friends.
Thank you, dear.
It's a really big cord.
I'm going to run on my legs now.
Yes.
See you later. Have a great week.
Have a great week.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, Kim.
Bye, thank you again.
Good to see you.
Bye, Kim.
Good seeing your crown chakras.